Time now for business news, and we say good Monday morning to Mike Eppel for the latest in business news. Hope you had a great weekend, Mike.
I did. I had a very good weekend. Very busy.
Busy, productive. Love it.
Yeah, on all counts. Watched the World Cup final. That was awesome. Watched the Black Adam movie.
Oh, good.
Which is now streaming. And
okay.
And didn't watch Avatar.
And we have not. Neither of us have watched any of the Avatars.
You too?
Yeah. No, never.
See, I haven't watched the first one either.
Yeah.
See, I think
we're behind.
Interesting. Okay.
We're very behind. Like
so we've got basically
years.
6 hours. We've got 6 hours.
Yeah.
6 hours of viewing to catch up to there.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right.
Apparently.
Oh, let's see. All right. Suspense. Also suspense. So 6:15 now, but at 6 o'clock there was supposed to be a poll closing on Twitter that would determine Elon Musk's future at Twitter. And I'm just taking a look at this poll. Not looking good for him. All right. Poll. So the poll itself, Elon Musk said, should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. 58%. 58% say no. 42% or 58% say yes. I'm so sorry. Say yes. I'm so sorry. Say yes. 42% say no. He should not step down. But the yes, they have it. The yeas have it.
Well, okay. So this raises a bunch of other questions, because if he steps down, then who will be in charge of Twitter? There are a lot of Tesla investors who say, please stop tweeting every 5 minutes, Elon. Focus your attention back on Tesla, because you have wiped out this year upwards of $400 billion of market value from Tesla's, overall share price. And it's interesting. Tesla stock, Tammie, is up 5% this morning on maybe the bet and the hope that he actually does put down the smartphone and get off Twitter for a change and come back to the Tesla focus. So, look, Elon does these things, and in the past he actually has followed through with what he poll asks his followers and then how they respond. For example, the journalists that were had their accounts suspended last week over so-called doxing of Elon, giving out his whereabouts. They were reinstated after he did a poll on that issue. This whole idea of doxing. I mean, Elon Musk basically told us where he was this weekend at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Sitting there in one of the stands. So I don't know. It's just...
We'll see what happens with it. I voted. I won't tell you which way I voted, but I voted. And I feel like it's a trap, and that everyone who votes is going to be like deactivated soon. We'll see.
The other thing, too, quickly, he said yesterday that, he's going to suspend accounts that promote other social media sites on Twitter. And then he quickly reversed that, too, because a lot of people are jumping off to other social media platforms.
Right. OK, moving on to grocery shoplifting. There is an historic increase in this.
Yeah, that's the word. This was a report in the Toronto Star over the weekend about, how inflation has affected consumer trends and habits, unfortunately, in this case, shoplifting of meat and other grocery items. But this is also something that's we've heard anecdotally and to some extent factually from the retailers related to self-checkouts, for example. How closely are those being monitored by, staffing levels at these stores, which are not necessarily up to previous levels for staffing? Who's kind of watching here? And people look, they see the sticker price, they get sticker shock. And the next thing you know, shoplifting is on the rise, which makes things even more expensive, because then the retailer has to charge more to offset the losses for shoplifting. So, I think next year is going to be interesting. Consider, again, the rise we've just seen really over the past year and a bit of self-checkouts, and whether or not the retailers start to pull back just a little bit on that.
And we're out of time, unfortunately, but we do know later this week we're going to be seeing more about inflation here in Canada.
Yeah, this is going to be a big week. Will it be the Santa Claus rally? Canadian inflation data due on Wednesday, Canadian GDP on Friday, and we're hoping for a better week. Last week was a mess.
It was. All right, Mike, thank you so much for that. We'll chat with you tomorrow.
Thank you.